Well, welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to our WCTV Game of the Week. I'm Paul Brees, along with my partner, Jake Ray. We're here at Franklin High School on a cold, blistery night as the Franklin Lady Rebels take on the Ravenwood Lady Raptors in a crucial district game, Jake, as the season is kind of winding up, as we see the starting lineups for the Lady Raptors. Colleen Lair, Colin Springer, Lexi McKay, Emily Allen, and Erin Johnson round out the first five. And you want to keep your eye out on Lexi McKay. On the flip side, the Franklin Lady Rebels 11-12 on the season, 3-4. And the starting lineups for the Lady Rebels: Angela McPeak, Anna Patton, Hannah Harris, Meredith Obies, and freshman Jody Hill. Well, Jake, last time two teams have previously met. How'd that turn out for them?
Well, it looks like Franklin handed them a pretty big loss there, 53-32, a 21-point victory there. Franklin will be looking to repeat that. And Ravenwood, it looks like they're going to be counting on Lexi McKay to have a little bit of a bigger game.
Well, on paper, the Lady Raptors 10-13, but they are only 1-6 in the district play. Again, 3-4 for Franklin, a much-needed win here to try to stay out of that first round. But having to play catch-up to the Brentwood and Hillsborough and Independence in District 11 AAA. Well, Jake, kind of your first time here on WCTV. How do you feel? How do you feel?
Paul feels great. It's fun.
Living the dream.
That's right, man.
I like it.
It's kind of like one of those childhood things, you know? Here we go.
Yeah, absolutely.
My name's on the screen there.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't get any bigger than that. Now, listen, I know we'll talk about your fame and fortune in a later time, but, I mean, you've been on bigger television appearances than the WCTV Game of the Week, but
my knees aren't shaking yet.
Yeah.
See how close the game gets.
Absolutely. So, well, we're about to get it set off here on a early start here at Franklin High School as we kind of hit the double jackpot. A little snow day here in Williamson County.
That's right.
And get to see a little basketball about an hour earlier than normal. And so it looks like the Lady Raptors defensively, Jake, going to start out a man-to-man to try to get things shaken up.
Yep. A little bit of pressure, a little bit of half-court pressure.
Well, we'll see. Looks like they're going to try to establish a mismatch with Anna Patton in the post, but it is turned over, and the Lady Raptors going to bring it down and keep your eye on number 11.
There she is. Right on cue. Couple shots there. Didn't go in for them. Rebound by the Rebels here.
So Jody Hill, the freshman, trying to direct traffic. Kind of interesting to see. Not really a true point guard, and there's Obies with the mid-range shot. There's a jump ball. Possession arrow.
Yeah, headed back to the old Raptors.
Yep, and you know, hopefully, Jake, somebody inform the students of both these schools about the time switch. We'd hate for anybody to show up a little bit late, but
maybe they'll start trickling in here in a minute.
You're going to definitely see if both student bodies come out in full force. Some great cheering.
Yeah, it looks like the Ravenwood's got a little game plan here to get it inside. That's twice they've looked in on both possessions.
Well, McKay, the 5'11 senior, and she is the kind of go-to. Now, if you want a perimeter shooter, they may look for Springer, the sophomore. But either way, still 0-0.
Here we go.
And there's Ron Brock, kind of the longtime Williamson County coach. He's been at Ravenwood for a good amount of years, and previously at Page and a couple of years at Sunset Middle. He's been around the block, does a great job.
Shot put up there by, looks like number 15, Anna Patton. A little off. Rebound by Ravenwood, bringing it up the court.
Springer, the sophomore, getting hounded by McPeak, and there's McKay. And I think Patton may have her work cut out for her, trying to guard her.
It's a good shot. Drive to the middle there.
There's McKay for her first two. So the scoring drought ends 2 minutes into the game. Patton with a good shot. And there's Harris who's going to draw the foul. And she's going to be at the line for 2 as number 23, Emily Allen, picks up her first. There's first-year head coach Kara Goodwin. And she is going to check the list over here as Harris hits the first.
It's always nice to get that first point on the scoreboard. Breathe a little sigh of relief.
Yeah, absolutely. Nobody wants to get shut out.
Nope.
So now it's the Lady Raptors going to try to face the 2-2-1 full court press.
Yep.
And I believe that was Harris that came up short.
Yeah, after the steal by Hill there.
Yeah, so they still maintain control. As Coach Brock is pleading a little more ball pressure out there.
Mm-hmm. Going inside.
So, again, Jody Hill, it's surprising, Matt, up top. She's a force down low, and there's Harris driving to the basket. Nice rebound, Patton.
Franklin very patient on that offensive set there. Looked like they had a few opportunities to score, waiting for the right shot.
Well, the jump ball and alternate possession, that's just a lazy pass right there, Matt. See, I'm going to call you Matt all night, Jake.
You can call me Matt. That's okay.
We'll give a shout out to Matt. He's picked up the flu bug.
Oh.
And so his misfortune is your gain.
That's right. That's how we're looking at it tonight.
Uh-oh. Obies, they're going to call over and back the ball. I thought may have been tipped right there, Jake, but
looked like just good pressure. Got Jody Hill taking it out on the sideline there.
Well, you got to hand Ravenwood credit, Jake. They're really pressuring the ball way out, extending the offense, making it very difficult. They're playing great help side to cut off the lanes if they do put it on the floor and try to drive to the basket. And I tell you, the frustration by Coach Goodwin and
right.
The Lady Rebels is offensively, they just can't get anything going.
That pressure by Ravenwood's really making them uncomfortable, isn't it?
Well, Ravenwood, young team, but yet they started a lot of seniors. Just kind of one of these things where, you know, the cycles of the girls in how it rolls. It's just Coach Brock just had to really build this program. When he came in, it was just kind of low on numbers, and these girls have stuck with him and done a good job. You know, district record doesn't really resemble how hard they play, but
yeah, it looks like outside the district they're having a pretty good season.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's what he builds on in the locker room.
Again, a tough entry pass into the paint.
That's right.
Jody Hill forces a shot, and now let's see if the Lady Raptors can capitalize. But again, Jake, you see the passes are coming back toward the top of the key, not really going
into the basket.
Yeah.
Give credit to the defense, though. They're extending on both ends. Right now, Ravenwood's picking up a little full court man here.
Well, here's Anna Falasay, and I think she's the best option for point guard for the Lady Rebels, and she really moves in now. She can shoot the three, and if she gets an open glimpse, she's going to take it. But there's
an outside shot.
Yeah, Patton and Jody Hill is going to run it down. And there's going to be a big-time trap and a timeout, I believe, on Layer's part.
Well, Paul, looks like a little chess match right now, defensively.
Well, it may be one of these things, Jake, where, you know, neither one of these teams had to go to school.
Yeah.
You know, they got the call this morning from our good friend Carol Birdsong, and probably turn the alarm off, and, you know, just trying to wake up and get into the movement of the game, the speed of the game. And Hopefully they'll wake up here in the second quarter. But for right now, 3:41 in the first, and we're knotted at 2.
Franklin with a little trap up top there.
Jody Hill already been a factor.
Good look inside there.
As Lair brings it down. Yep. Now Springer could pull it. But McKay, I'll tell you what, you check down in the post. McKay and Patton are really fighting for position. Yeah, that's a tough, defensively you try to take that chance, and
the gamble didn't pay off there.
So McKay has, I believe, 4. She has
does.
Both baskets.
She has both baskets.
Again, nice man-to-man defense. Well, a little shot fake that got McKay up in the air, and Patton couldn't convert. So we're heading in about the 2-minute mark here in the first quarter on our WCTV Game of the Week. Here at Franklin High School, on the back door, Springer, and a great set call, Jake, by the Lady Raptors.
Great looking play. Backdoor cut, she was there. Everybody had their attention on McKay up at top.
There's Hill taking a 3 and kept alive by Patton. They're going to reset it by McPeak, number 12, and she traveled right out of the gate. Well, checking in is going to be Spirito, and 21, that's going to be Bailey Swayze. Yeah. And she's only a freshman, Jake, so have a couple of freshmen on the floor for both teams.
Some valuable playing time.
Wow.
Here. Good experience.
Heads up. Well, I think, Jake, that the Coach Goodwin and the Lady Rebels would have liked to try to pound it inside to see if they could get Lexi McKay in foul trouble, but it just hadn't paid off. They've really had a tough time just getting an open look down there. And there's a cheap foul way away from the basket. 23, that was Emmy Allen.
Second team foul.
There's an open look. Spirito had a glimpse, and now the defense is broke down. Whoops. And Spirito flips it up.
You know, that reminded me of that play they drew up a minute ago, and they were just very patient there. The middle opened up for a second, and the defense collapsed and opened up some spots for the girls to score there.
Three. That is cashed in by Aaron Johnson.
Yeah, top of the key 3.
So it's going to be 9-4. Jake with 30 seconds left, and a basket here would kind of ease the bleeding that's taking place. There's Franklin looking for any kind of glimmer of hope in this first quarter. Now look for Falasay. She'll not afraid to pull the trigger, and there it was.
That was a great drive by Falasay, right down the middle.
Well, and that ends the first quarter of our WCTV Game of the Week here at Franklin High School. The Lady Raptors 9 and the Franklin Lady Rebels 6.
Well, it took them a minute to get going on the offensive end. Defense was pretty good right from the get-go. In the last, 3 minutes or so of the quarter, it seemed like the team started attacking the basket a little bit more. on both ends.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I think Anna Falasay brought a little spark for Franklin, and the big three by Johnson.
That's always a momentum boost there for your team.
And we're going to see not just this game, but Jake, I'll get it right eventually. Jake, you know, you've seen a couple of high school games in the county, but it's just ridiculous what happens on Fridays in Williamson County when two county teams meet. You know, there's no love lost.
That's right. A lot of pride in these schools, isn't there?
Absolutely. And everybody's been rested up today, so. Well, Lair going to bring it out top. Falasay's doing a fantastic job pressing the issue.
That's
and
right.
There's a turnover, and McPeak comes up with it, and Jody Hill. You know, Jody Hill in middle school had to play post, and now she's out there kind of running the show out there. And there's a nice give and go, and Hahn tries to finish, but it's going to be knocked out by Swayze. Well, Patton's going to come in for McPeak on the Lady Rebels side, and Patton did a nice job, but there's going to be an illegal screen, I believe.
Yeah, it looks like it was on Anna Patton there. Oh, no. Oh, it was Swayze going through the screen.
Well, there was a long three try by Patton. It's going to be brought out by Swayze. Now Springer is going to handle the action. Whoops. Oh, and I believe that Spirito was hanging on for dear life on Johnson, cutting to the basket.
You don't know what McKay's going to do when she catches that ball outside the three-point line. One time she just went right to the rim when she caught it. One time she hit a girl going back door. She's looking to make things happen when she comes out that high. And here she comes again.
Trying to get it into Swayze, Jake, and it's like they're double teaming the post. It doesn't really matter who's in there.
Yeah. Well, at the beginning of the game, it looked like Ravenwood was going to go in there on every possession.
Well, Swayze, last time these two teams met, had 11. McKay had 12, so I guess the post play for the Lady Raptors on our first appearance here on WCTV in 2013.
Looked like the Lady Rebels might get something there on the fast break. It just didn't all come together there for them. Here's McKay at top again.
Yeah. It's kind of looking like they're running a flex cut and a
Uh-oh, here we go.
Yep, Springer turns it over. Now Patton does a nice job avoiding the contact.
Offensive rebound, Hill. Kept it alive for the Lady Rebels.
That's a good person to have, and that's going to be a block. And that is going to be on 25, Johnson. It'll be her first. Hill pulling the three. Trickles out. That's going to be over the back on Patton. So 15, Jake. Is that going to be her first or second?
Looks like it's her first.
Well, the score at the end of one was 6-9.
Yeah.
And we are stuck on that again.
Let's look and see if that 3-minute mark turns them on again here.
Well, she better get rid of the ball. She's going to get a 5-second call, and that was it.
Great pressure there by Falasay.
goes Spirito. The lefty. Rebound by Springer. And Coach Brock for Ravenwood, he has got a plethora of set plays.
Is that right?
And there's Springer for 3. Nice rebound by Spirito. Well, Wallace sees a glimmer. Obies. Oh. Jody Hill, you know, Jake, you may want to talk about post. You don't need to have that dribble right there. It could have gone right back up, dribbled it off the Lady Raptors knee right there, and got it very fortunate. But
yeah, her coach is going to tell her in the timeout, because she's there she is on the glass nearly again. She's been on the offensive glass, very active. She's going to tell her to keep that ball high and go right back up with it next time she sees her.
Jody Hill, just a freshman, playing a lot of minutes, and there's the high-low with McKay, and Hahn just can't hang with her as they try to get a double right there. Double team, but
just a second late on that.
So McKay. They go down to Obies.
Got a hold on Ravenwood there.
25, I believe.
Aaron Johnson.
Is that on her?
I believe it's her second.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. It is.
You know, Ravenwood not very deep already, and any kind of foul trouble just doesn't do you any good. But Coach Brock lives and dies by the man.
Coach, I can appreciate that too.
Absolutely.
I can appreciate some man-to-man defense.
Well, the trap was coming.
It was.
That's way short. Oh, and a missed shot, I believe.
Swayze?
Swayze, yeah. She just didn't realize where she was at. Wow. And they're just, it's amazing how Franklin is just trying to find any way to get Jody Hill the ball.
They are.
And that's a lot of pressure for a freshman.
They're really attacking the middle right now. Not a lot of shots coming from the perimeter or the wings. Everything they're looking at right now is right down the middle. Spirito's had a couple shots down low.
Jody Hill picks up her
first.
Is that the number 1?
First basket, yep. Here we are at the 3:27 mark, Paul.
There's 2 for 2
yep.
for Jody Hill. And we are 11-8. 3:21.
Oh,
wow.
no ball
Heads
pressure.
up, Coach Goodman.
She credited with the steal there?
Yeah, I don't. Well, I know she's credited with the call. Extended 2-3. They run out on them, and
Lady Raptors weren't ready for it.
No, absolutely not. And now Follise putting on a dribbling show out there. Uh-oh. Springer's going to pick up a cheap foul. Well, that's going to give the Lady Rebels 1-1. They're in the bonus, and I tell you what, Jake, you know, for a team that's having trouble scoring, this may be the best medicine they can find right here is just get to the line.
Oh, absolutely. Any rhythm you can get. A lot of shooters will get the rhythm, step into that line, drawing fouls. And you said it earlier when Follise came in for a few minutes. She brought a little bit of energy to the team. She's really making the defenders work there for the Lady Raptors.
Well, 11-9, the Lady Raptors lead. Ooh.
Went right back to that pressure again.
McKay, I tell you what, Jake, she has great hands. And a jump ball, because that pass was that was a bullet going out of bounds. I think because of the energy she had to spend to try to catch that ball, she couldn't really get her feet set.
To explode with her legs, yeah.
Missed the layup. Now Coach Brock's really gotta preach right here. No fouls with a 2-point lead. I mean, even though we're still in the second quarter, Jake, you don't want to get yourself in foul trouble, and you don't want to give the Lady Rebels free points. That is a tough foul by Springer. And a nice job by Harris. But even a better job by Jody Hill to steal the ball on the trap.
Yeah, it wasn't a clean steal. She had to pop it up in the air a couple times, kept her eyes on the ball, controlled it, and started a fast break there off the defense.
So Harris hits hers. Jake, I'm not sure if are the Lady Rebels perfect from the line today?
Well, we just missed the last one with Falasay there.
Oh, that's right.
Hannah Harris here's 3 for 3 tonight. This is her 4th attempt right here.
Usually when we tell them they're doing a good job, you jinx them and they miss it, but
that's right.
Maybe a good luck charm. So
yeah, I thought about apologizing to her parents beforehand there for saying that.
I tell you what, this is a very tough zone. Extended zone trap right there. The Lady Rebels doing a fantastic job.
They could keep it up for the next 2-10. They might get a nice little run going here. Raptors get it in.
That Johnson with the runner.
Yeah, Patton with the rebound.
Again, you see the Lady Rebels trying to go to Jody Hill. Whoops, can't do that.
Boy, that full court pressure is really wreaking some havoc on the Lady Raptors right now.
And Coach Brock right there, you see him, he's just pleading.
Protect that ball.
Yeah, absolutely. Now we're all knotted up 11-11 with about 1:38 until half.
Coach Brock's pleading for more ball pressure.
Wow, and McKay.
Great defensive stop. She is.
Absolutely. And Patton slow to get up down here on the far side. Ovies is going to try to take it and answer. And now comes up with the cheap foul.
That's a frustration foul, Paul.
Yeah. I think you're maybe exactly right. And now Patton is still in the game, number 15. She's trying to stretch that shoulder out as McKay. I mean,
she wrestled that away from her, didn't she?
Yeah. Kind of a.
Lady Rebels with the pressure again, a trap at half court. Lady Raptors able to withstand the pressure there. Now they're going to try to run a little half court set. 50 seconds remaining.
Man, they are really extending here. Again, oh, there's an open look.
There it is.
That's short as well, though.
It's short. Falasay with the rebound.
Johnson.
Coach Goodwin's pleading for them to know that the clock's winding down to halftime.
You want to take care of the ball right here. If you're the Lady Raptors, you don't want to foul. There's a good timeout taken.
Hey, in a 2-point game right now, headed into halftime, you want any bit of momentum you can get, right?
Absolutely. You don't, on the one side, for Franklin, you want to take a good shot, don't turn it over, and if you're the Lady Raptors, you either want to get a steal or don't get a foul.
Definitely no foul.
Absolutely, because you don't want to get the Lady Rebels any kind of 3 points here, as they are pretty much been deadly at the line.
They have. They've all their points this quarter have come from the line, Paul.
This quarter?
No field goals, all free throws.
Well, it's not like there's been a lot of scoring period in this quarter, but
no.
13-11 here with 21 seconds here in our WCTV Game of the Week. Paul Brees and Jake Ray.
Yeah, you got my name right.
I figured it out.
I appreciate that.
what happens when I call you coach all the time.
That's right.
And Followsay gets pulled her arm down. I think they were just kind of letting her ISO right there, and
yeah,
she was going to take it.
I'm a little surprised the shot came that early, but I guess she saw something we didn't see. Saw an opening there and wanted to take it. And the Lady Raptors did what you were saying a minute ago. Don't do this. Don't foul them.
Well, sometimes, Jake, when you're a scorer, like Followsay,
yeah,
and you pass the ball, you may not get it back. So she took her chance.
Paid off for her there, didn't it?
Well, tied up, 13 seconds. The half-court trap is Arnett's going to – they're going to try to find a way to get it to McKay, but it's going to run down here with 5 seconds left. The long three is going to just go errant, as that'll end the first half of our game one here, WCTV Game of the Week, as the Franklin Lady Rebels 13 and the Ravenwood Lady Raptors 13. And we will be back with second half action right after this.
Some children just seem to be born leaders. They have the natural ability and confidence that just makes other people want to work with them. But all children can become leaders, and here are a few things you can try to develop the leadership potential for your child. First, watch leaders in the news and talk about what makes them good at leading. Model leadership for your child through your own involvement in school, business, or community activities. Teach your child to look at things from other people's points of view, because good leaders can see the world from different perspectives. Look for opportunities for your child to be involved in leadership activities through church, clubs, scouts, or athletic teams. Hold family meetings and let your child take turns being in charge. Now remember, don't pressure your child beyond his ability. If he seems to be unhappy or stressed, just relax and lighten up and try again when he's ready. Remember, stay connected. You're the vital link in your child's school success. I'm Joan Tidwell, and this is Parent Connection.
Well, welcome back to second half action here in our WCTV Game of the Week. Paul Brees and the coach, Jake Ray, here at Franklin High School, as the Lady Rebels and Lady Raptors tied at 13, Jake. And statistically, what happened?
Well, it looks like Ravenwood got up to a nice little start. Up early in the first quarter. Lexi McKay led the way for them with 8 points. Franklin, who struggled to score a basket, knocked down 9 of 10 shots from the free throw line to hang around and ended up tying it back up before the half.
Oh, there's the backdoor tribe that they were successful in the first half. McKay throws it away. And turnover. And there is an open lane, and Patton is going to take advantage of that.
It's her first basket of the night.
Well, that's the first basket since the first quarter, is it, if I'm not mistaken.
First field goal for Franklin. It's a good way to start the half.
Well, they're going to get another 5 seconds if Blair doesn't get rid of it there. But whoops.
Ref said she didn't have possession. She got knocked out of her hand.
And that is going to be tried. Attempted save by McPeak. As the in for the Lady Rebels are McPeak, Patton, Ovies, Hill, and Harris.
Paul, I think if I'm the Lady Raptors, I'm letting number 11 touch it on every possession.
Well, they tried right there and
yeah, just missed her.
And I think the best bet is just throw it up there and let her get the rebound, and there you go.
Keep her happy.
Lexi McKay, how many is that tonight for?
That's 10 for her. She's got 10 of their 15 points, Paul.
Well, now the Lady Raptors tried a little Zone trap right there up top, and Ovi's going to pull the trigger for the 3, and that's going to be knocked out by Jody Hill. And the Ravenwood will take control. Coach Brock going to run some man offense here to see if he can get a basket. You got to like your chances when McKay's got the ball, but great hustle by Patton. And there's a cheap foul.
30 feet from the basket.
Yeah. Well, we had some early fouls by the Lady Raptors. I think they had maybe 9 in the first half. And, of course, that bench is not very deep. There's McKay in the post, and that's pretty much automatic, I assume, Jake.
A nice left-hand finish there by McKay. That's a tough shot.
Well, had 12 in the first meeting between these two where Franklin won by 21, and now this time she's back up to 12.
Back up to
12, and it's still early. 6-10 here in the third quarter. 17-15 Lady Raptors. And trying to add to that point total. Nope. Spirito's got it. Now there's McKay, taps it away as the pass to Spirito is tipped. Let's see if they'll go right back to her. Maybe with a little high-low action.
You say they were coming over to this side, try to get it back to her one more time. On this end of the floor, this half, it may be a little match of can I get it to McKay, or in Franklin's sense, can I keep it out of McKay's hands?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And the guards for Ravenwood are going to have to play a big key. Right here, this is where we got the reverse. Now you're going to throw it right back to her, and there's Springer for 3. Well, that hits the top of the backboard, so.
Clarify it for me, Paul. Top of the backboard. Out of bounds?
No.
Not out of bounds.
Absolutely not.
Hits that bar up there, though.
Yeah.
Out of bounds.
You can shoot it over the backboard if you like as you're falling out of bounds. And that's not a bad shot by Hahn. Well, again, scoring at a premium. It's a tough price tonight. There's a nice move. Is that Swayze? And that, you know what? That's the best pass you can find.
That's right.
You can't get it to her. Just throw it up, and she'll go get it as Lexi McKay gets fouled on the return, and the foul is going to be on 33, Hahn.
That's the team's third.
Well, subbing in is Anna Falasay, and Jake, she is the kind of got things sparked a little bit offensively for the Lady Rebels.
Yeah, that first half, she brought a lot of energy, pressure on the ball, good decisions, good passes. Here she is, going to control the offense here.
Harris going to pull the 3 and hit it and tie the game up here. 4:38 and counting.
Hannah Harris is 7 points now.
I think Coach Brock likes to try to reverse the ball.
Try to get that entry pass on that off the reverse. McKay up top.
Ooh. She just kind of caught and threw it.
Good idea. Not well executed, though. Kind of the same thing on the other end.
Yeah, absolutely. So, tit for tat.
That's right.
They're going to hit McKay right there on the high post reversal. Backdoor Springer for 3. Get just a bit short as the Lady Raptors having a tough time from the perimeter. And there is a double dribble by Hill.
Hard to get her hands on the ball right now. Had a couple turnovers here, go off fingertips. And
oh, and McKay's going to pick up her first foul with 3:34 in the third quarter. Well, Jody Hill's out of the game. Falasay and Harris, the only true scorers probably out there. Harris tried a three. This time she chunks one up. And nice play by Hahn to keep it alive.
See if the Lady Rebels here are having a underneath out of bounds.
Looks like the Raptors going to play zone.
Ball up top.
And they got to look for, yeah, Falasay coming back in. She's can shoot it. Ooh. That's a nice idea, though.
It wasn't. She saw McKay come out, and she knew she had the quickness on her, so she went right by her. Pass had a little sizzle on it, though.
Nice job, Swayze. I'll try to hit a skip right here. One more. Johnson missed her. Oh, my. So make it. Oh, my. They traveled right there. It was Lair. The junior. You know, Jake, when your post player has 13 of the 18 and your guards just keep dribbling around the perimeter, just waiting for something to happen, it's got to be kind of frustrating for Lexi McKay.
Oh, absolutely. She's probably working hard down there, moving and shoving and jostling for position.
Well, 2:25 and counting in the third quarter. The infamous black bar has come back into play. Oh, and that's not. Well, not sure what Johnson was doing right there, but she's going to pick up a cheap foul. I believe that may be her third.
It is, Paul. Paul, in a close game like this, these fouls that are 30, 40, 50 feet from the basket, they may come back to get you in the end when
Absolutely.
free throws start going up.
And unfortunately for the Lady Raptors or Ravenwood, not quite as deep on the bench as the Franklin Lady Rebels are.
A little token pressure there just to slow things down.
Well, McPeak says, watch this.
Yeah, she liked it. It's her first basket of the night.
Not only that, this may be the first lead for the Lady Rebels all day.
I believe you might be right on that one.
And that is an errant shot.
Looks like it was tipped, I guess. Staying here with the Lady Raptors. Always like to see what the teams do on out-of-bounds plays.
Almost had to travel.
Probably not drawn up that way.
Trying to high-low right there.
Mm-hmm.
Good recovery by Ovies defensively. Oh, man. Nice rebound by 23. That's Allen off the missed three.
I like what Coach Brock is doing, bringing McKay up, because all the attention is on her when she catches that ball and allows shots like that to go in.
Colin Springer with the three.
Woo. Yeah. When number 11 catches that ball up top, the girls in white there,
they sprint out pretty quick.
They're looking at her, and that's allowing these other girls to get some open looks right now.
Yep. The short-lived lead.
Yep.
By the Lady Rebels. Yeah, Spirito traveled.
Yeah. She wanted that ball bad and just got it a little late. She was open for 2 or 3 seconds before that. Got her out of her rhythm. Here's that pressure again by Franklin. Raptors handled it. Oh.
Yeah, they did it. Ovies with the tip. Here comes McPeak, and she did a nice job last time going to the rack. Making another one.
That's 4 this quarter for her. She likes that fast break, it looks like.
Nice, tough skip pass. Again, I think McKay needs to come out a little higher against that extended zone press. She's kind of staying on the block, and they're trying to look for her, but she's a tough pass for 16-year-old young ladies. Sometimes the muscle up that. We're going to have a foul.
On
3.9 seconds. Who was that on?
That was on Swayze. She was trying to get through that screen.
Well, probably not a bad foul.
No.
Makes them have to throw it in. And Harris just throws it away. So, kind of like the old quarterback receiver. He was supposed to be there. She just wasn't that time. And, well, the Lady Rebels did take the lead here at the end of the third quarter, 22-21, 1 quarter to play. On our WCTV Game of the Week, Paul Brees and Jake Ray bringing you the action as it is a day off. We'll take it, Jake.
That's right.
We'll take it. We got 8 more. Let's use them up. Can't take them with us.
That's right.
So Carol Birdsong saves the day once again for us, and
she is one popular lady, isn't she?
It is unbelievable, the fanfare that she gets just by making one phone call.
That's right.
If you happen to be a fan of her on Facebook or Twitter,
if you follow her there. Paul, after only 2 field goals in the first half, the Franklin Lady Rebels there, all their points came on field goals in the third quarter.
And how many free throws?
0 free throws.
It is a change of philosophy.
That's right. The shot started falling now, you know.
And Ron Brock, how did they? I assume Lexi McKay put the.
She had 5 of their 8. She did. She did. They're going to count on her in the fourth quarter to get a few more baskets.
Absolutely.
I bet.
So the fourth and final quarter, and ooh, good play by Springer. And here comes Follisay, and I think this is a pretty good sub by Coach Goodwin to kind of get a sure-handed ball handler in. And McPeak did a nice job as well.
She did. She brought some energy on those fast breaks.
Oh. Spirito with a little hustle, but again, the Lady Raptors come away with it off a turnover. McKay's not really working hard. It looks like now we're going zone right here, Jake.
Yeah.
Maybe a 1-3-1.
It looks like a little 1-3-1. There's not much action on the baseline because the offense isn't really moving much. Kind of hard to tell, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Springer. On the travel. Great call by Coach Goodwin right there to adjust and change the D up.
Kind of like an off-speed pitch there in baseball when you just got to change it up and see if the offense can adjust to it.
Hovey's the lefty. And there is Allen on the rebound. Oh, that was Johnson begging for it, but man. It's amazing how they've outlawed the bounce pass in girls basketball.
Call your local congressman if you're.
Yeah, absolutely. Hahn out hustles McKay right there.
Got her first basket of the night. Biggest lead of the night for Franklin here, a little 3-point lead.
Well, That 1-3-1 is really throwing fits.
It is.
Wow. And there's McKay, and that's what she likes to do the most. Just clean it up, JYD style.
That's right. Sometimes the best entry pass to a good post player like that is to let it bounce off the rim.
They just seem to come up with it. McKay.
And how great is it to have a kid like that on your team that doesn't mind getting dirty, doesn't mind just going and getting rebounds and putting it back off the glass.
Not only that, can shoot free throws.
That's
That
right.
5'11" senior.
Yeah, she's 3 of 5 from the line.
Cuts it to 1. And Obies is, and Springer thought maybe she had the clean block right there. It could have been a travel.
Obies made a nice pass too, though.
Well, McPeak has done a nice job. It was Follesay early on, and now McPeak bringing the spark. You can kind of tell right there, Jake, didn't look very comfortable when she was letting the ball go.
She didn't. She didn't.
And that's going to be, that one looked a little better. 6 minutes here in the fourth quarter. We have a 2-point Lady Rebel lead. Again, this 2-2-1 kind of three-quarter court has been trouble for the Lady Raptors. But that time, well, there's McKay to clean it up, and that's going to tie it up. Now the Lady Raptors doing the kind of the same thing. I don't know what coach stole it from who, but you know, nobody ever creates their own thing anymore. Wow. Woo, Follesay. Obies, now she can shoot it. Oh, and Spirito picks up a cheap one, 92 feet away.
Jody Hill checks back into the game.
And that is probably a good idea. She has been sitting a lot of that third quarter. Definitely her first appearance in the fourth. Let's see if Coach Brock can get him to just throw it up there and let McKay go get it.
She's open right now.
Yeah. Yep, there she is. And that is McKay, what is that, 19?
That's 19 points for her tonight.
And Hill can shoot the 3 right there, and that would be a dagger. Hill says, I'll give you 2, you give me 3, and I'll win every time.
That looked good coming off her hands instantly.
Oh, the high-low. And that is, that's dangerous.
That is dangerous. If you've got a girl up high that can make that good a pass inside and the hands down low to catch it.
Oh, yep. That's on, I believe that's on Johnson. And that may be her 4th, Jake. Well, it is. She's going to be quickly substituted as Swayze comes in, and you can't leave Hill open on the out of bounds underneath, or any time for that matter.
No kidding.
Oh my. Springer gonna try, attack, and she just runs into Patton.
I believe the Franklin fans are wanting a player control foul there.
Yeah. Well, is that 4 on Patton?
It is. That's her 4th.
Well, there's McKay out top, and I'd just say go for it. You got Patton guarding you.
That's right.
She can't stop you. She's going to foul out.
It looks like her sub is on the sideline waiting to come in.
Couldn't get her in quick enough.
Nope.
Somebody's going to be open. And it's going to be Swayze on the runner. That's going to be, or Allen, excuse me. As the Lady Rebels lead 30.
Woo! My goodness.
Wow, Jody Hill, only the freshman. The Fab won.
The Fab won.
32-29, 3-point lead. Let's see if the answer is there. Nope, but it, oh, McKay usually is like a glove down there.
That's right.
Oh, I'd find Jody Hill back again if I.
Yep. And this is the girl to do it right here.
Yeah, Fallace will find her. Little 5 out.
Oh, 5 seconds closely guarded.
Well, not the call I was expecting. Neither Coach Goodwin was like, really?
Yeah. I kind of thought that might be a timeout there or something, the awkwardness of the whistle.
Well, there is a timeout eventually, but it was called by Ravenwood.
Okay.
After the turnover, so.
Looks like Coach Brock thinks this is a big possession right here.
Well, to kind of recap, Jake, the scoring.
It's pretty easy over on the Ravenwood side. Lexi McKay has about 70% of her team's points. And it's pretty well spread out on the Franklin side. Jody Hill's had a very hot fourth quarter. She's hit a 3, a couple 2s. She's got 7 points in this quarter alone. And it's a 3-point game right now. It's been close throughout.
Well, if you'd like a copy of tonight's game, you can give us a call, 472-4032, $10 a copy. Check out our website, www.wc-tv.net, and you see a lot of things on there, Jake. I don't know if you've ever been to the website. You can see some plays of the week, some football replays, some basketball action, and also see some school board meetings if you're really bored.
Okay. Well,
No, you're not really bored. You want to see those things. You
I
want to
do.
see what's
I do.
going on.
Well, I know somebody that will be on the website soon, and that's my mom. When she catches wind of me being on TV, oh my goodness, there's no telling what's going to happen.
Absolutely. Well, there's the forced pass to try to get to McKay. Didn't work out, and now you're really going to have a issue with full court pressure.
I just really like what I see out of Fallace.
Yeah. Well, there's a 3 ball. Fallace, a great box out.
It was.
By 25 Johnson. Unfortunately, that, Jake, is going to take us to a 1-and-1 situation. Clock stops, and you're going to give the Lady Raptors a chance to put some easy points on the board when baskets have been coming hard.
Coach Brock electing to keep Johnson in with the 4 fouls.
And the crazy thing right there is Coach Brock pulled his extra rebounder out. As that ball on the free throw was short. And now we're about to hit the 2-minute mark here in the fourth quarter.
Franklin's going to look to be very patient here, aren't they?
Absolutely. And
Yep.
Great decision by Fallace.
Let's try this again.
Pat, or McPeak. And this is a that's going to be a foul by Lair. Just her first, and that's going to be we'll call a timeout right here.
If that's the team 6, they're going to come back out and have to play some more defense right here.
Yep. So this is going to be a side out of bounds possession here with a 1:27 here in the fourth quarter as the Lady Rebels of Franklin lead in our WCTV Game of the Week, 32-29. Again, both these teams record-wise pretty even. Lady Raptors 10-13, the Lady Rebels 11-12, but it's the district play that's what's all important. as 1-6 is the Lady Raptors, 3-4 the Lady Rebels. And you know, you want to finish in the top 4 of the district so you can get in that region tournament, Jake, and then play it out from there. So
with 1:27 to go here, I'd like to see what Coach Brock has coming out on defense.
Well, he's probably going to tell them who to foul.
Yeah.
And I don't know what you got. I know they were hot.
We're still 9. Franklin's still no. They're 10 of 12.
Okay, so I mean, if you had to pick somebody, who's our lucky contestant?
Yeah, somebody who hasn't shot one. Maybe Anna Patton, maybe Meredith Ovies or Kara Spierto. Yeah. It's not to say that they won't hit him. They just haven't shot one tonight.
Well, it looks like they're trying to go after McPeak right there on the trap, but a nice job. That's
getting away.
Falasay is probably not who I would not foul.
That's a very good point.
Or Jody Hill. Oh, man.
Lady Rebels handling the pressure okay so far.
Wow, they are really extended.
Ooh.
And they get bailed out on the call. Swayze with the foul, and that's going to send McPeak to the line. And she shot free throws tonight, Jake?
McPeak is 1 of 2 from the line tonight.
All right, so we're going to 1-on-1 situation. A miss here will give the Lady Raptors a chance. Woo, rattles in. Angela McPeak.
Paul, that gives them a 2-possession lead with 1:06 to go.
McPeak, the junior. Shooting guard. Does a fantastic job. So
big free throws.
Free throws are the difference. Now you're really in trouble here as they try to hit a flare off the top for Springer. Great box out by Ovies, and now they're going to have to foul as time is ticking away. McPeak is going to go back to the line, just hit 2.
She's 3 of 4 in this quarter from the free throw line.
Well, 44.5 seconds. You see it right there as the Lady Rebels tried to put this game out of reach. As McPeak is gone.
She's 4 of 5 this quarter.
If I were Coach Brock, I'd pick someone different.
I believe I would too.
First miss. Nice job by Ovies for the Lady Rebels not to foul right there. Springer is your 3-point shooter, number 4. Swayze's the girl going to take it to the rack, and there is a foul by, I believe, Jody Hill.
The clock stops at 32.2. That's what the Lady Raptors are going to need a lot of. A lot of clock stoppage for the next 32.2 seconds if they want to come out with a win here.
So Allen, is that maybe her first free throw attempt of the game? I know the Lady Raptors have not had a lot of free throw attempts.
She's 1 of 2 tonight.
Coach Brock going to use another timeout to try to get this situation in his favor, but 30 seconds, they're going to need a full court something or other and a steal. And
go for the steal here. If you don't get it, then you foul, right? And hope for some misses and then some quick baskets on the other end. For Franklin, it's meet your pass, 2 hands on the ball, don't turn it over.
Well, crowd starting to trickle in on the Franklin side, Jake, and you know, I'm sure the anticipation was for both of these student body sections were to, you know, get here in full force, but with the day out of school, some kids may be still playing a little Xbox, maybe doing some, you know.
If there's any snow still left on the ground, maybe some sledding going on.
I don't.
Franklin with a little 4 across set here.
deep run, and the foul on Ovies. Will this be her first attempt?
First time at the line.
So we'll see right here. Basically, if Ovies hits both of these, you can KD bar the door.
It's over.
It's over.
I don't know that I've ever seen a KD barring of the door.
I don't know what that means. I've heard it before, but
yeah.
you know, if Dick Vitale says it, you got to say it, right? I don't.
That's right.
Who knows? Digger Phelps?
Possibly.
Yeah. Well, there's one. This one right here. It has been a free throw shooting exhibition for the Lady Rebels.
That's right.
And just really, you got to give credit to that defense, really extending Ravenwood's offense. As Coach Brock would have loved to seen a foul right there, but Colleen Springer's errant three, no good.
It's going to send Anna Fossey to the line. Fallacy, pardon me on that. Anna Fallacy.
Anna Fallacy. And I'll tell you what, as the foul is on Allen, as she goes to the line, now Fallacy, she's had a couple of free throws tonight.
Yeah, she's 3 of 4 coming onto this one.
We jinxed her.
Yeah,
perfect.
Nice job, Paul.
Yeah, sorry about that.
McKay checks out 12.8. Looks like he's going to get his shooters in.
So again, Lady Raptors hang around and just can't close the deal. And I think there's been a lot of games this year that they've been competitive in. They just couldn't finish the job. And Jody Hill rebounds the final shot. And that'll do it, Jake, as the Franklin Lady Rebels pull out a much-needed victory. Coach Goodwin is breathing a sigh of relief. As your final score here in our WCTV Game of the Week. Game 1, the Franklin Lady Rebels 38 and the Lady Raptors 30. We're going to send it off to Pets of the Week and get ready for Game 2, our boys game. And we will see you after Pets of the Week.